Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How's everybody out there in YouTube land? Hope everybody's set fine and dandy. It is Friday, guys. It is Friday, and guess what? I'm home with the flu. Yes, I went to work this morning and had to come back home. First day I've missed for being sick in almost 5 years. I went yesterday and they did a swab to see what kind of sickness I have, but oddly it came back negative, but the doctor said it's probably not been long enough for it to. That's the way it was on my first COVID test too. When I caught COVID a few years back, it was the second swab I took that actually said that I had COVID. But I don't need no swab to tell me how sick I am, because it has been horrible. And I hope none of you guys out there get it. It is absolutely miserable. But to get my mind off of things and keep myself occupied, thought we'd try to make a crystal radio, guys, out of these few objects sitting here on the table. I have an old Prince Albert can, which I want to wrap my coil around. I'm going to use this old TV coil for the magnet wire. I have a germanium diode here, and then I probably use a little capacitor here, a little mica capacitor. And what I'm going to do, because I don't want to mess up this beautiful tin, I'll probably use a beeswax candle, kind of melt and hold the wire in place. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. So first step is to get this started, guys. I've got to get me a wrap started, and then I'll have to put a little wax or something on it to hold it in place so we can keep wrapping it. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. And probably need a pan or something metal that I can take my torch and melt this candle. So let me find a metal pan and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I've got it kind of started here, and got it here. I'm going to try to get some wax right here. That should hold it. It should hold it. We'll see. Off the torch. Let's see if we can get some wax on it. It's going everywhere where I don't want it to go. There we go. Let that dry. And it should hold it in place. And then we can finish wrapping it. And then I'll go and melt this all over the coil once we're finished. I'll let that dry. Sure, it's already turning white. Did it stay in there? Maybe I'll hold it down. I'll have to trim some of that off. And that's just beeswax, because I don't want to mess up this tin. I just need something to hold this coil in place. I could use hot glue, but I'd rather use this if it'll work. Alrighty. It's got a little bit more drawing to do. It looks like it's holding though. Alright. And all I got to do now, guys, is I'll wrap it, get a nice little coil here, and we'll go from there. See if we can get a radio playing. Alright guys, I got my coil on. I was wanting to go a little farther up, but that's kind of it's got different points on this wire that they had soldered. So this is all the wire I had. I could have tied it in, but I think we'll get a couple of stations with this much coil. Should be all right. So I just want to take a torch now and beeswax, and we're just going to cover that. I'll let that dry, and then I'll flip it over, and we'll do the back. Wish I could have got it a little closer. That wire didn't want to work. Wasn't the easiest wire to work with. There. Push it a little bit. It wasn't the easiest. It was real coarse. We should be able to flip it over now and do the back. Get that out. This bottom one. Oh, crap. Alright, we'll let that dry, guys, and we should have a pretty good coil. I don't know how long it's going to stay on there. We'll just have to figure that out. Which it should. I'm trying to make a little transistor crystal radio, I guess you would say. Might be a transistor, just a portable. How in the world could it be? I don't know. The flu's going to my brain, guys. I'll let it dry, and we'll come back and we'll put some parts on it, and then we'll see if we can pick up some stations. Alright, guys, here we go. It's awesome. I didn't put no more than one germanium diode in a coil. Of course, I got my tuning capacitor, and right now it's pretty early today, but I'm getting one station and trying to get, and I'm not using no amplifier. Usually I cheat and I use an amplifier. I build a small little amplifier for my crystal sets, but I'm not using that right now. But one little germanium diode and the coil, guys. That's all that I had to do to make to get a radio signal. Really neat, really neat. I love making my crystal sets. Whenever I feel my worst, they always make me feel better. Always. It's a never failed for me. I'm sick. If I can sit down and get some wire and stuff, make me a crystal radio, I feel a little bit better. Well, guys, I know it wasn't much of a video tonight or today, but like I was telling you earlier, I'm sick as a dog. So I hope you guys are doing good, and I hope you all ain't sick. And I hope everybody is ready to have a great weekend. Until the next one, guys, I will see you right here at Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.